Hey there guys, welcome back to Stardew Valley. It's been a few days since I last played this, but I do remember roughly what I was planning to do today. Basically, if you saw the last episode, you'll know that we did an awful lot of fishing, and there is something pretty useful that we can do with more fishing today. One of them is I want to get another squid, because as I explained last time, basically the squid that we do have, it's useful just to ship it, so that we can add it to the collection. I think that's how it works. Yeah, because you really want to be shipping one of every item, I think. So I'm actually going to ship it now, and then I need to get another one which I will use instead as the quest for Willy. And then on top of that, something else I'd quite like to do is there's actually a legendary fish somewhere in Cindersap Forest. I didn't want to spoil it for myself by looking up exactly where, although I'd have spoiled it for myself a little bit by figuring out that there is one. But let me just remember what I need. I want to keep the sardines for potentially making a dish of the sea, although we would need a hash brown recipe for that, and we don't have that. Sell the seaweed, and sell that herring, and sell the albacores, and sell the sea cucumber, sell the red mullet. But yeah, we're going to go have a look around Cindersap Forest for the kind of places that we think might just have a legendary fish. And I assume it'll be relatively easy to find, but we'll soon find out. Check the mail. We've been ripped off, and apart from that, nothing particularly special. I would actually quite like to sell those torches, so I will do that in just a second. In the meantime, we have quite a few bits of, not loot, but harvestable crops here, which we'll quite gladly pick up. Tomorrow is going to be Harvey's birthday, which means we want to be saving that jelly, I think, just down there, so that we can use it for that. Looks like some of the land has been coming undone, which kind of sucks. Put this stuff back in. And I missed that winter root there. I think that's it though. We can now sell off some of these, not all of them though. I said I would sell off the torches, so I'll do that. I'll sell off the tuna as well, and I'm gonna keep the common mushrooms around just for now, just in case we need some more energy, which it looks like we might. And should we look into crafting some more wild seeds? I mean, it's better not to use up the crystal fruit, and it looks like we've only got, well, we've got another crystal fruit here actually. Still, it's not ideal to use that up just on getting more seeds. The best option really is to spend the winter roots in the seed mixer and get your seeds that way. We only got one, that sucks. So yeah, I think we might actually have to do the crafting recipe. I think that's gonna be the best way to handle this. So move that crocus down, at least once anyway. I'll put that there, and I think all of these spots should be, yeah, these should all get watered automatically, so that's fine. One there as well. Grab those, and again, just got one that time, so that sucks. Got one there. I think it seems like we're not getting enough to actually sell to actually make good money off yet, but it has to happen at some point. 3 silver star winter fruits here, I guess that's not super important. Let's run down here and pick up the loot. Also drop off this thing, which we do not need at all. And I'm gonna actually leave that thing there in the preserves jar, just so that we can grab it tomorrow without having to carry it around for the whole of today. Let's drop these in here. And we still got a little bit more room, so we'll wait a little bit just to get those seeds back out. And then I think we've pretty much filled up nearly all the slots. Nearly. 3 more seeds there, so that's cool. And we'll clear a bit of space there, put one in. It's not been watered, but I don't know if I can be bothered to do that. 2 more there, and only one that time. I think, just looking at it now, no, I can actually see 2 spaces that have that are free. So I'm gonna hold out for a little bit just to fill those last few spaces in. I'm actually hoping we only get 2 this time, because then I don't have to worry about there being like a phantom crop that we need to water every day. And we actually do get 3. Okay, put 1 there, and 1 there, and just at a glance I can't see any more spaces. Unless we try this. No, there's already a crop there. Okay, so we finally filled up the entire winter farm. And we have 1 spare seed. So screw it. You can just put that there. I'll probably forget to water it, but there you go, that's life. What did I pick up? I picked up the rare crow, which I think we should put probably back down. I think these trees are progressing pretty nicely. It's kind of hard to tell. I can't remember exactly what they look like in the last episode. These 2 trees, there's 3 trees up there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And those are also coming along pretty nicely, or at least they will be soon enough. Oh no, don't sell the crystal fruit. We're going to keep the crystal fruit so that we can turn it into wine, because that's far more useful. Sell the snow yams, and I'm going to sell 1 crocus just because I've forgotten how much it's worth. And apart from that, I think we're all good. I'm also gonna sell the torches, because I don't need those. And can I drop any of this stuff off? Looks like I might not be able to. Unless I use the other chest. Which was originally just supposed to be like a throwaway chest, but it's becoming increasingly full of things. Dress spinner. Increases buy weight, that's not going to be useful today. Barbed hook. That is going to be useful, so we'll take that. And we will drop off. Could have dropped off the wood actually. Yeah, let's drop off the wood in here. Oh no, there's no space for wood either. Okay. Well, it should be fine. We can throw it away if we need to. I think we have 1 free keg here. Yes, we do. Cool, so that will be ready in a few days. Also got a worm tile here, which we might as well break open. Yet another library book. Surely we've completed the library by now, you'd think. I've left my horse behind. Do I want to go back for it? Yeah, I do, because I'm going to go straight to Cindersap Forest, and I'm going to fish there at least until the evening. And also, we haven't yet interacted with the animals for today, so we can go do that as well. Bring the shears, bring the milk pail. And we have space in the mayo machines, so that's cool. Still no hatching from the dinosaur just yet. I don't know how long that will take. Say hi to the chickens. These guys are all happy, but they do need some more hay. Let's grab some of that. 6 bits there. I think that should be enough. Here you go. Good thing I did come in and check, because that is very easy to forget. Mayo, eggs. Did I not get a duck egg? I didn't get a duck egg. I guess it is, I think the duck eggs produce every 2 days, whereas chicken eggs produce every day, so I'm not going to complain about that. Gold star cheese, that is excellent. And there's definitely not got any wool on it. Are you guys still unhappy? You're fine today, and you're fine. I don't know why they were unhappy before. No milk. No milk. Okay, that must be because they were unhappy yesterday, which I still don't understand. I have no idea why they were unhappy. But it's okay. And we can now go and sell off this cheese, which should be... We should have quite a nice amount of money coming in today, because the combination of the fishing from yesterday, the crops we just got, and the mayonnaise and the cheese, I think should be quite a lot of money in total. And I believe we are now ready, unless we want to go looking for mushrooms, which might be a decent idea. Oh, there's actually another thing here. Is it going to be jelly? It's jelly. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we do want to be, we will have actually have a spare one, so we won't need to, we won't need to save one yet for, what's his name's birthday? I've forgotten his name. Harvey. Is that yeah, we just got more common mushrooms, so we got lots of energy potentially from those. Maybe I'll just start carrying common mushrooms around just for the easy energy kick when we need it. I didn't check the fridge to see if we can make any potentially useful fishing recipes, but It should be fine. The last time we caught a legendary fish, we managed to do it without needing to rely on anything like that. I think we just caught it in the normal way. This doesn't look like fishing a legendary fish kind of area. It's possible that it's here in the big pond, which I originally thought was the lake. But the lake is actually the one by the mines, just in case you don't know that. Let's have a go. It might be in the deep patch, so I'm not going to give up immediately if this doesn't turn up with anything. I've still got the barbed hook on, so it's kind of hard to tell when I should intervene and when I shouldn't. I'm actually going to lose this, aren't I? Because if I click, it usually makes it worse, and then sometimes it makes it better, but it usually makes it worse. And in some ways, the barbed hook is actually more annoying than it is useful. Are you a legendary fish? No. Alright, well this time, it looks like the barbed hook has done its job. And it's a perch. Have we had that before? I think we have. That looks pretty familiar. Alright, so that suggests that this is not where the legendary fish is. However, it's only 3 PM, so we have the entire day to keep looking. And while we're here, we might as well drop by the secret woods. Just to pick up the hardwood that's available. And potentially use it to make another cheese press, which would always be pretty useful. The barbed hook, yeah, whatever this is, the barbed hook is really awkward because it just makes it harder to figure out when I need to actually press it and when I don't. I actually think I'd be doing fine without the barbed hook. And can I get rid of the barbed hook? It's about to run out anyway, so we'll let it steam its way out naturally over time, and then not attach the next barbed hook to it, and just rely on. We're actually running out of bait as well, so that's kind of worrisome. Assume this is another perch. Yeah, it is. So that's obviously not where the legendary fish is. So no particular reason to hang around and keep doing that. Why can't I get through? I think there might be a stone or something behind that bush. Alright, so we'll head out into the secret woods, grab the wood from here, kill any slimes we see. It looks like there aren't too many slimes in here today, which is unusual. Quite a nice little soundtrack in here. Obsidian edge. Destroys these things very quickly. Free winter root, that's vaguely useful. But if we run out of space, I might have to throw it out. I could fish for a couple of wood skips here, just to kind of burn out the barbed hook a bit. I think that when we did get the squid though, it was the barbed hook that ultimately helped, so it's really hard to tell whether it's worth clinging onto or not. Because it is just that legendary fish I'm thinking about, but I guess what we can do is usually if you miss the legendary fish... Is it just me or did the lighting change when it reached 5 PM? But it looked like it got brighter instead of darker. I don't know where that came from. Jade. That's interesting. Alright, 2 more stumps to go. It'd be quite good when we get to the level 10 in foraging, so that we can get the perk, the profession, which allows us to get... wrong thing. How close are we to that? Which allows us to get hardwood sometimes when we're just doing normal foraging. However, we're still 2 levels away from that, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. I just hope it happens sometime before hardwood stops being useful, which it might do at some point. Alright, so what significant thing happened there? We got jade, I guess. Which actually is kind of a bad thing, because it just takes up a slot. It's actually now evening, so it's already... I guess we're not going to be catching the legendary fish today. What I'm actually going to do is, I think I'm going to go to... I'm going to go back to the farm just to sell what we have here. And then we'll head back to the beach with what's left of the day and attempt to catch another squid. Going to leave that jelly in there for Harvey's birthday. Might as well pick up that mayo while we're here. Thank you. And Also that. Just going to be normal mayo today because we only got small eggs. We'll drop them off in here. So we're going to have a nice amount of money coming in tonight. We'll see what we get for the perch as well. And winter root, we don't actually need that right now. Don't need slimes. Don't need jade. Don't need sap. And don't need the crystal fruit jelly. I hope it's not pickles that we left in the other preserves jar. I don't think it was though, so we should be fine. Wait, should we? What's quicker? Can't tell. Oops, wrong place. Into town, and then say hello to Clint. He's not very happy today. And we got another worm tile here, so we'll see what we get from that. A snow yam. That's decent, that's about 100 gold, so we'll take that. Doesn't look like there's any good loot on the beach naturally today. There is that stuff all there. It's just the space is always an issue when we come here. Do we wanna... Oh. Yeah, we need more worm bins. And the reason we need more worm bins is so that we can pick things up out of the crab pot without actually lifting them up. I'm really hoping that when patch 1.1 comes out, they'll change it so that holding down the right click button doesn't make you pick up the crab pots. And I don't have enough bait for anything right now. So yeah, I do actually need more worm bins because I don't really fancy the idea of going back into the mines just to kill bugs. It just doesn't really seem worthwhile. What do I need for another worm bin? I need one more bit of hardwood and 50 bits of fibre, which we definitely do have. So we can make another one tomorrow. Our inventory is full. I thought I sold that mayonnaise. I guess I forgot. Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is... There's no coral here either. It's a very barren day for the beach. I'm not sure you get squid in this this shallow, relatively shallow water, so I might run over them to the pier in just a sec. Just leaving it to the barbed hook to catch whatever this is. I know there's nothing particularly special here because we spent the whole of last episode fishing here, and there wasn't anything particularly great. Halibut. We'll throw out... Did we get any trash that wasn't actually potentially useful? We actually got all the good trash today, so the broken CDs and the broken glasses are all fairly useful. I think what we're going to do is throw out the... Oh, we should have given... Oh no, we know that Clint doesn't actually like flowers and stuff, so that wouldn't have been such a great way to get rid of those things after all. Yeah, most of this stuff I'd prefer to keep just so we can sell it. I guess we can throw out the Silver Star Crocus, and the reason is, as far as I can tell, it doesn't make a difference what quality flowers you give to people. They either like flowers or they don't. And since crocus are probably not worth very much anyway, I think it's pretty okay just to sell them off. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to skip ahead a little bit until we either catch a squid or just give up for the night, so I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alright, so unfortunately that was not a very successful day. I think some kind of glitch happened where it literally would not let me move the fishing bar up, like it clung to the bottom of the bar. And there's not really anything I can do when that happens, but even beyond that, I think we had a couple of things that seemed a bit like squid, but then ultimately just couldn't be caught. So that also kind of sucked. Let's sell the clams, yes. And sell the snow yam. And I think that's everything important. Yeah, that's all we can really do about that, so we need to get into the house now, just before we collapse from exhaustion. And yeah, unfortunately we did not even figure out where the legendary fish might be, but hopefully we'll be... Whoa, look at all that money. 10 halibuts, 1,200 gold, wow, we're actually getting a nice amount of money in today. How much was the squid worth? Actually, not very much. Considering how difficult it is to catch those things, they do not sell for very much. They actually sell for the same amount as a halibut, so that's good to know. Any future squid we get, if we can use them in recipes, then we will. But otherwise, not very useful. Albacore, decent amount from them. Yeah, the albacore's pretty valuable. Herrings, we've got a lot of them, at least. So a nice amount coming in from the jade. Total of 5k coming in there, so that's actually really quite nice. And we can actually afford to spend money once again. I'm not sure what on though. Keep our options open. We're still only halfway into the winter, so that's not so bad. It's 6 AM. We have most of our energy to start the day with, so that's good. There are a few things to harvest here, most of which crystal fruit, which is pretty nice. Also got a winter root, which we will use just as seed maker fodder. And I think we'll just make some crystal fruit. Wrong thing. Make some crystal fruit wine with that other stuff. But in the meantime, we'll go and sort out the various animal things. Looks like we got a duck egg today. Still no dinosaur hatchling, unfortunately. But it has to happen at some point, possibly next episode. Grab a duck egg. We're going to use the normal eggs for now, just so we can clear that space in the inventory. And I don't know if I've actually sold... Oh, these have got taller, so that's a good sign. One of them is actually lagging behind the other ones. 2 of them are. So I don't know how that works, because we planted them all at the exact same time. But whatever. Say hi to all the animals. I hope they're okay today. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think if they don't immediately flag something up, then that means they're fine. So that's all good. Shear the sheep. Get some easy wool. And the other guys, I'm assuming, will actually have milk this time, which, yes, looks like they do. Just normal goat milk. Oh, can't do anything because the inventory's full. You know what? Let's just throw the broken CDs to the side for now. Oh, I just picked them up straight away. Okay, I get it. So we need to actually drop off the goat's milk and the wool before we do any of that stuff. Which we will do right now. I really like the loom animation. I don't think I've actually spoken about 1.1 too much in the actual playthrough so far, but I'm really looking forward to it because we're gonna get some really cool new additions like windmills and storage tents. So I won't have to do that stupid thing where I have the kegs outside of the farm area now. I'll be able to make like a dedicated keg factory or something. I don't know what to call it. So that's all good. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that coming out. It should be this month. It's currently June where I am, so it should be coming sometime this month. I could make another cheese press, I believe. I just get a bit of wood and a bit of stone, neither of which are particularly difficult. And that's definitely pretty tempting. But I think I'll leave it for now. Grab these seeds. I only get one, unfortunately. That's fine, I'll just drop it off. And I think we can make some more crystal fruit jelly, if nothing else. We'll sell the milk just as it is, sell the snow yam, sell the gold star crocus. I didn't actually check how much the crocus was worth from before, but maybe later. Sell this other snow yam and crystal fruit. I'm probably going to sell the gold star one just as it is. And apart from that, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think that's all good. So we'll pop in over here, pick up some wine, put some more wine on the go. And then with what's left, we'll make some jelly. First, we need to grab Wanda and take a little run down here, drop off the various bits of trash that we don't need. Do we have any other trash? No, we don't. Pick this up. Please be crystal fruit jelly. Yes, it is. That's all good. We can now go and give that to Harvey and get a massive friendship boost with him, which I think we will right now. Yeah, we'll do that now. I don't want to like risk trying to find him at night. I'd rather just get it out of the way. Before we go do that though, we do have another worm tile here. Last night, I probably edited it out. I'm assuming I edited it out. But I found another library book, and I just found yet another library book. Is it possible that there are still library books to be found? I must have found at least 25. I'm gonna say 25. Sounds about right. Let's drop in on Harvey. He's working on his birthday, that sucks, but I guess that's life. And if there's one thing you can say about Stardew Valley is it doesn't try to sugarcoat the fact that everyone has a bad time sometimes. That's very kind of you, I love it. I hate to say this, but I do make a lot more money during flu season. Ah, good old private healthcare. Alright. So, what I wanted to check was how much did that help with Harvey? He didn't have like a love heart popping up over his head. We're up to 2 hearts with him now. I think we were on 0 before, so we'll take that. Check the... Looking for a red mullet. Cash payment on delivery from Pierre. I think red mullets don't come up this season, right? Am I right? So that's a big demand. Flooring. I could buy another sapling. I don't think I'm going to bother though. I'm just going to say hi to Pierre. Just so we get those nice juicy friendship points. And say hi to you as well. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Cindersap Forest now, since the beach thing is best left till the evening, because that's the only time squids will appear. Yeah, that should be all good. Here's Penny. Give her a roots platter. Assuming we can give her another gift this week. It's Sunday, so it's potentially the last day of the week, so we might have already exhausted our gift options, but there's only one way to find out. No, we haven't, so that's all good. And yeah, let's go have a little look. I have no bait, that's the problem. Maybe I should go buy some. So maybe I should have gone to the beach. You know what though, let's risk it. Let's have a little look for potential legendary fish areas. As I said, I haven't spoiled it for myself. I've left it open so that I have to actually put some effort into it, into finding out exactly where it is. I'm looking for like a pier or something. I feel like there's some area that it's like the end of the land or something like this. This looks promising. Although I'm first gonna pick up whatever this is. Stones. Better than nothing. Alright, so let's try fishing just off here. Because apart from this, I don't have a huge number of ideas for where this legendary fish could potentially be. And even if we do find it, it's probably going to be ridiculously hard to catch. And we have found it, so that is where it is. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch this. I mean, I guess bait doesn't help us catch it, so in theory it shouldn't be any more difficult than the anglerfish was. The thing about the anglerfish was it got easier every time we made an attempt, and I don't know in this case if it's going to get easier or if it's just going to stay ridiculously hard. But we do have... Okay, we're not actually getting the legendary this time. I'm not interested in whatever this is. Yeah, just a standard perch. It looked like it was a record, but I skipped through that too quickly. Yeah, I thought this looked kind of promising. It's like a jutted out area, which usually suggests that there's something going on. I do have one more barbed hook on me in my inventory. But, as I've said before, it's sometimes... Whoops, that tricked me, that bubbling noise tricked me. Sometimes it's more of a hindrance than a help, so... Like, if I do put it on, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to take tackle off until it's worn out. So... Like, is that for real? Do you guys see that? That's not physically possible. See, look, it suddenly gets easier, but not so much that we're going to actually catch it. No. It seems to vary in its difficulty. I don't even know what this legendary fish actually is. I have no idea. So it will be a big surprise to me. If we can even catch it, that is. The lack of bait is obviously slowing it down a little bit. There's no reason not to catch this since time freezes while we're catching it, so... Might as well, and it could be the only thing we get out of this. Another perch. I didn't check how much that was worth either. I was kind of blown away by how much money we made from the other fish. I didn't actually check how much the individuals were worth. No, it's not the legendary. It's prepared to just jolt up then, but doesn't matter. It's just another perch. Or not, a chub. Oh, chubs suck. From what I remember, chubs are just not worth that much. Or at least they're ridiculously common either way. But as the squid example shows, it's not necessarily the case that difficult to catch fish are going to be worth more. Oh, yeah, once again I'm ready to just jump up straight. I actually lost that, whatever that was. It was almost too easy to catch. I should have just left it. Alright, let's have that legendary back. Alright, so unfortunately that was extremely difficult to catch. I tried a few times, it popped up a few more times, but no great luck unfortunately. I did however manage to catch a bream, which we need for the night fishing bundle. So that was pretty cool. And I also managed to catch 2 pikes, which I thought we also needed for a bundle, but we might have already used it. I didn't check that much actually. Let's look at the river fish. Is it pike? Nope. Lakefish? Nope. I thought we needed a pike for some kind of bundle. They were pretty difficult to catch, so yeah, I'm surprised. Okay. Alright, so decision time. Should we go and drop off the... Yeah, let's go drop off the thingy, majingy, the thingy. The bream? Yeah, it's a bream. Let's go drop off the bream, and then we'll head back and make another attempt at catching another squid. Unfortunately, this episode is not going to be the episode where we catch the... Oh, look at that crafts room, that looks so nice. It's not going to be the episode where we catch the legendary fish. Drop the bream off. It's a gold star bream, so it kind of sucks to waste it, but not exactly any other option there. Since we do need to use... Well, we don't know how rare those things even are, so might as well give it in. We also got a chicken statue from a chest, so that could potentially be rare, so that's a pretty nice catch. And we're still very much lacking in bait, which is a problem. But let's do a little bit of fishing anyway. Did manage to catch quite a few fish there, to be fair, so maybe it's not such a big problem. We got some driftwood and a clam. I don't even know if I care enough to pick those up. There's also some coral there. Coral is nice, but it kind of just fills up a slot in the inventory as well, so it's not always great. Alright, so it's 10 PM. We have a couple of hours to try and catch a squid. If what happened earlier is anything to go by, it's not looking particularly promising, but gonna have to try. So let's eat some of these common mushrooms. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. No. Please. Please let me do this without the barbed hook. Let me do it without the barbed hook's help. Please. Please. Yes, got one. Got a squid. And I didn't even need to use the barbed hook. I knew that was a squid just from how annoyingly difficult it was, but hey. We managed to get something done before the end of the episode. Got a squid. Didn't get the legendary fish, but we did get another gold star squid, and that is at least somewhat of a success, because we were very much down to the wire in terms of the episode. Like, I don't normally do more than 2 days in one episode. And I was actually thinking to myself, like, what can I even call this episode? Because I've achieved nothing really other than giving Harvey a birthday gift and making a bit of money from the fishing that we already had. Apart from that, it wasn't particularly successful. But no, we've managed to catch ourselves a squid, so we've done that quest for Willy now, or at least we will have once we give it to him, which will be fairly easy to do. I just need to decide now what's the least important thing in this inventory. Probably the gold star crocus, just looking at this. Tiger trout would be worth a nice amount to sell. As will the pikes, I think. We'll soon see tonight. I don't think we need to come back to the beach at all for fishing for the rest of the month now, unless we want to catch one more squid. Catch one more squid for any potential recipes that might come up. And I don't know if I'm up for that challenge. I'm gonna throw out the crocus, I think. Or I could throw out Iron Edge, which has just been occupying space for so long, but no, I'm throwing that out, and it's 11 PM, so we actually do have time to go and do something else. Potentially I could keep fishing for another squid. I'm gonna regret this. This is gonna be a waste of time. Wow, we actually got another squid. Not only another squid, but a record squid. 41 inches, also gold star. And that was so much easier than any other squid that I've managed to catch in my entire time of trying. So, I don't know what to make of that. But that's cool, because now we literally have caught every squid we could possibly need. If we want to fill up all the recipes with any squid dish, unless there's more than one squid dish, which I kind of doubt. I think it's the calamari that you need the squid for. As far as I'm aware, we've got a squid for one recipe dish, which should be all we need. And let's just see whatever this is. Catch this. It seems very easy, so it's probably not a squid. I'm gonna say halibut in this, or albacore. Halibut, yes. All right, so let's grab the horse and yeah, we got a squid for the quest for Willy. We've shipped a squid so that we can directly say we've sold one. And we've got one for at least one recipe, so I'm hoping that's going to be all the squids we'll need for like the entire playthrough. Although, once we get to fishing level 10, maybe it'll get easier to get them anyway, but yeah, that's a good start. It's 1:30 AM, that's scary. I think, by the grace of the speed of the horse, we will just about make it in time, but we're really pushing it. I don't know if I have time to stop off and sell things. Oh man, I actually don't think I do, which sucks because I'd love to. Please, yes, okay, so we just about made it in. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to sell those things just yet. But we will get to sell them at the start of the next episode, which will be kind of similar to this episode. It could be a nice amount of money coming in. We got a new crafting recipe, the magnet. That's interesting. I assume that's another type of tackle. I mean, it's the only thing we get, so other than the fishing rod proficiency, which is going to be useful, there's nothing particularly great coming from that. And we only made 1,200 gold that night, which is understandable because we didn't manage to drop off any of the stuff we're actually going to sell. Which we'll have a look over now. There should actually be a really nice amount here. Let's just see. The wizard's birthday is coming up on the 17th. I don't think that will be next episode. That'll probably be the episode afterwards. But yeah, we got a squid there, which we can store away. We've got tiger trout, 4 gold star chubs, 3 gold star halibuts, 2 gold star pikes, 5 gold star perches, don't know, and green algae, some coral there. Yeah, definitely gonna have a nice amount of money coming in soon, potentially enough to even look towards a coop upgrade. And another thing that could happen in the next episode, which would be very exciting if it did. How do I have all my energy? I collapsed, didn't I? Not complaining, but yeah, we'll take that. If we turn out to have we could turn out to have the dinosaur hatching in this next episode, so that would be really exciting as well. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, least of all my own, but it seems at least possible that thing will finally hatch. Plum pudding. Have we made that before? I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.